Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is David Novak. Recently I read A Month in the Country by J.L. Carr. Now, I am very glad that I saved the introduction by Michael Holroyd until after I read the book. He goes into more detail than I would like about the author's life and even a little bit about the story. So I was very glad to withhold reading that until the end. However, there is a foreword by the author himself, which I can read to you, and I would like to read to you, which is very insightful about the writer's craft. Foreword by L.J. Carr. During any prolonged activity, one tends to forget original intentions. But I believe that when making a start on A Month in the Country, my idea was to write an easygoing story, a rural idyll along the lines of Thomas Hardy's Under the Greenwood Tree, and to establish the right tone of voice to tell such a story. I wanted its narrator to look back regretfully across 40 or 50 years, but recalling a time irrecoverably lost, still feel a tug at the heart. And I wanted it to ring true. So I set its background up in the North Riding, on the Vale of Mowbray, where my folks had lived for many generations, and where, in the plow horse and candle-to-bed age, I grew up in a household like that of the Ellerbeck family. Novel writing can be a cold-blooded business. One uses whatever happens to be lying around in memory and employs it to suit one's ends. The visit to the dying girl, a first sermon, the Sunday school treat, a day in a harvest field, and much more happened between the Pennine moors and the Yorkshire wolds. But the church in the fields is in Northamptonshire, its churchyard in Norfolk, its vicarage London. All's grist that comes to the mill. There again, during the months whilst one is writing about the past, a story is colored by what presently is happening to its writer. So, imperceptibly, the tone of voice changes, original intentions slip away, and I found myself looking through another window at a darker landscape inhabited by neither the present nor the past. I have not read the story Under the Greenwood Tree by Thomas Hardy, which he refers to, but I believe the novel certainly owes much in its inception to Joseph Conrad, and particularly Conrad's short story, Youth. He refers to Conrad explicitly in the first page or two, and then at the end makes the identification clear when the narrator refers to himself as a secret sharer. Anyhow, a very enjoyable book, and I thought that what he has to say about the art of crafting fiction is particularly telling. I say that especially because it seems like there is much conversation on BookTube all the time over whether an author should be explicitly true and how much one is permitted to draw on real life for, and that sort of question. He lays it all out very finely. Thank you very much for stopping by my channel.